It's 2015, December the 20th, and here is my interview review of the railway. Not much work is happening down the bottom here. You can see I've put in a basic road bed for a windy road to go under the big bridge. That's waiting to be continued. Over here I put some foam in because I had a loco fall off here some time ago. I wanted to start the protection. Big job this year done by Roger Lloyd was the wiring up and the finishing of the lower staging yards in terms of track and basic wiring. It's all in place. You can see we've got lots of locos stored there at the moment and trains. Above us we've got this bracket here, this shelf, which will be a loco depot, and it'll also be a triangle to turn big trains. Got a few friends, American locos sitting up there. Greystone hasn't had much work done to it, but apart from some fixing of rails, that sort of thing, pretty much as it was last year. This area here is still fairly basic. It's got the river in right under the bridge, and this bridge is in. You can see it's a brick arch bridge, and it's on a curve. The track here was redone recently and re-levelled. Around here you can see just general land across. There's no specific theme. There's just the river, there's just the shore, looking basic. So we've got two signals happening. I'll just show you the indication of the point ahead. The other thing from this year is we've got some light under test. These LED strips, 5 metre packets, and we've got two of them connected up. You can see it as a Y class just doing some rounds and around, going round and around by itself. Over here at ICH, more of the lights. You can see there they are. Bright LEDs, not much to them. And see the basic scenery's been done sort of in this area. This track here was pulled up just last week and had to be fixed up. The track was bowed by 2 centimetres and it's been unbent out, so it's now a nice flat surface and a nice flat point, and trains shouldn't derail as much as they used to here. The staging yard, which is Castalia, which is my young nieces Kirsten and Kayla, is this end, and at this end there's no diagram for it, but this end is called Vron Wee, and what we've got here is an automatic frog changing device which changes the power from there to there or there electronically, which is good because we're always having trains stop for install. Now what you'll look at that now. This station here, which is Debula, nothing's been done. It's still just a passing word, and in years to come, hopefully, it will see more tracks and scenery, etc., etc. One of the many things done this year has been a lot of work done on the computer, which is that little device there. That's the entire computer. It just plugs almost bigger than the computer itself. it runs software on here, which means I can control systems, etc, etc. But we won't go into that tonight. Now, we'll catch a double train going around here. Right, we'll come into here. We'll have a look at the system here. We've been putting in these little circuit boards, or will be. They act like electronic circuit breakers for the railway, or for sections of the railway. So I've got one section in, and I've got to do all the rest. Here goes the train. So, more work to be done in this area. The factory didn't survive very well, it fell down, so I've got to refix it up and continue work on it. Into here, a very noisy 73 class, and the site of the future loco depot. Column tower to go just over here. Turntable sort of works, but needs to be connected back up. And a lot more track in this area, loco sheds, etc, etc. This year I've been primarily doing a bit of work on and off on the town of Broughton. Here we got the original station, which we got from Eltham Motor Railway Club, and I've been gradually wiring it up with a lot of help, of course, and it's getting there though. I've got a short in this section of track somewhere, haven't found it, and that'll be a project for next year. This area here hasn't really had any much done really to it, just a store area. Again, not much done or nothing done up the top here, which is the staging yard. It's just that it's still just there, and not a lot of work done down the bottom road. You might remember I built some of these buildings, I built all these buildings last year up in Brisbane, and here they are just roughly situated where they are going to be. They need detail, etc, etc, but can't do them yet in because I've got to do some work around the back. Down here we've got the light, that tells me that this section is working alive. That replaces light bulbs which used to tell me if I was shorting. A little panel here is just to run just this section of the yard where Broughton is. It's not prototypical, but it's just there to make it a bit easier to work rather than go walking up and down playing with the points like you do at Greyston. Other little change is most of my tools are gradually getting places to be put on my shadow board, but the one thing I haven't done is drawn the shadows yet, so they can be put anywhere they can at the moment, but I'll get there and create some more order because I never seem to have enough room on my workbench to build and do anything, and that has to change. There goes the white glass, and the white glass has lost its carriages, so what we might do is we might just stop it. I said, computer, stop it. There. Let's headlight off. And we'll continue on back into the main room. So there you go. That's just about everything I've done this year, and still leaves a lot more to be done. You can see I've got the indicator lights there. They tell me which way the points are. So if they're red, they're reverse. If they're green, they're normal. And they work pretty well now, which is good. Here's the carriages. They're coupled there. Oh well, we'll have to send a train later on and pick them up. But until then, I'll say Merry Christmas, and let's hope that 2016 is better than the last year and a half has been. Bye bye.